Hi everyone, this is Nimisha from K21 Academy. So today we are going to talk about the all about AI 900, which is everything you need to know. So let me just guide you with the part where you can find it first of all. So when you go inside your AI 900 Azure AI Fundamentals course, inside that course we have the start here. Inside the start here, the second point which you can see is all about AI 900, everything you need to know. So the recording which I'm doing right now, the video recording which I'm doing right now, that will get uploaded over here. And when you go for this particular link which we have included, when you just open this link and you go inside it, you will get to know all that you should be prepared for AI 900 course that we have. So if you're planning for a certification on AI 900, what all things you need to be prepared for, what all things you should be aware about, I'll show you. This is the entire guide which we have, and it gives you very good clarity on what all things you should be aware about, what are the practice tests where you can find the relevant links, everything starting from where to start to the end. We have added everything in this particular guide you can find. So let me just show you like all these informations about artificial intelligence. What is the exam structure? How is it going to be? What is the weightage given to each and every modules? Everything we have included in this particular document. If you just let me just scroll down and show you what all things it has. So this is all what I'm talking about, the weightage and what all topics within a particular module needs to be focused on. All those things we are discussing. Other than that, we have also included the links for the practice test. So for any certification which you are going with us, basically you will find all the relevant links, and you can see the practice test links over here. I'll be coming back to that as well. I'll be discussing those practice questions also one by one. Even what is the free exam prep official practice question set provided by Microsoft, we have also included the link for that. So I will show you that as well, how you can log in into it, and how you can get the access to this official practice questions provided by Microsoft. Everything we will be discussing. Other than that, we have also added the FAQ section over here. So this FAQ contains two different parts. We have divided into two parts. One is non-technical question answers and other one is the technical Q&A. So in non-technical, we have some set of questions which is commonly asked by many of those who go for the exam part. So we have included those things here. Same way in the technical Q&A, we have added some technical related questions. What are the technical related questions which is frequently asked? We have made sure to add those things as well. And if I scroll further down, we can also find the module wise agenda and hands-on lab as well. So what we have done is, this is specifically for AI 900 I'm talking about, and you can find all the related module wise agenda, and in a particular module what are the associated labs with it. We have also included the all the information about those things as well over here. So this is starting from module 1, then module 2, this is for module 3, module 4 and module 5. So we have included all those things in this particular document. And proceeding further, some of the relevant or related references that we have included that as well. If you want to perform the hands-on lab for AI 900, how you can perform, from where you can perform, those links also we have included. So this is all what we are going to discuss, and let me go up and start from the very beginning and guide you with the entire thing one by one. So as I said, this is quite evident that you can get this particular document in the AI 900 Azure AI Fundamentals course which is there, and inside the course start your video you will find it. Okay, this is where you can reach. Now coming to this document. So might be possible that many of you are not aware about what Microsoft certified Azure AI Fundamentals talks about. So what we have done is, on the right hand side you can see some comments which we have added for all these things which we are discussing. So you may see some terms highlighted over there. So those terms which you see highlighted, if you click on those terms you can see the comments for that. So what I have done over here is, what we have got over here is, when I click on this Microsoft certified Azure AI Fundamentals AI 900, I get a video and guide for the certification, and I have provided the link for that. We have this link If you simply navigate to this link, it will redirect you to the page where you can find some Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals exams detailed overview. This is where you can find the detailed overview for the same. Same way, if you want to just know about the hands-on labs which you need to clear for this certification, we have also included the same thing over here. If you click on the second link which is there, it gives you all the information about Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals, which is a step-by-step guide that we have. So these are the different labs which is there, 15 hands-on lab, and we have provided all the key concepts that we are covering in each of those labs as well. So this is where you can find these information. Now let me move ahead and let me discuss all these things one by one in a better way. So it says to help you prepare for the Azure AI Fundamentals, which is AI 900 certification. Here is a comprehensive guide including the key areas to focus on, what are the study materials which you need to focus on, and also some of the commonly asked questions. So one thing which we can see over here is the Azure certification part. Let me give you an overview about the certification part. Let me just try to make it a bit bigger so it is easily readable for all of you. And this is how the certification part looks like. So when I'm talking about Azure certifications, if we have a close look at it, here comes multiple different certifications you can see which we have, and every certification comes under different level. Like we have a fundamental level, we have associate level, and we have expert level certifications. So these certifications are all provided by Microsoft, we can say. On the extreme left side, what you can see, like starting from here we are talking about Azure fundamentals, then Azure administration. This is all infra part certifications which we are talking about. In the center, what we can see is basically all about the Azure data fundamentals. So here it is all related to the data courses, I would say. So when I talk about data courses, it includes basically the DP 900, which is the data's fundamental course. Then if you want more advanced courses in data, you have DP 203, which talks about the Azure data engineer part. You have PL 300, which talks about the Power BI data analyst, Microsoft Power BI data analyst. Then we have DPT 300, which talks about a database admin part as well. So this is where the data part comes, and after that the third one which you can see is basically what we are discussing over here. This is all about the artificial intelligence which is there and the courses related to it. So when I say Azure AI Fundamentals, the course code which is provided by Microsoft for this course is basically AI 900. That talks about the fundamentals of Azure's AI part. So which means that this course is focusing on anyone who is very new to the AI part. They want to get an idea about what all things we will be covering in the AI. So for that purpose, we have this particular course which gives you an overview about the concepts in AI fundamentals. And if you want to go for an advanced course for this, so advanced course or the associate level course, I would say, is AI 102. So we have all these different courses which you may be part of. Depending upon which course you are part of, you get access to all those courses as well. So if you have opted for the 4 certification courses of AI, then you get access to AI 900, DP 100, AI 102 and AZ 900 over here. Okay, in those cases you get the access to these 4 courses. Other than that, this is, as I said, to start with, this is a good course, and AI 900 is also a certified course. So let's talk about more about this AI 900 over here. In this particular document, we will talk more about AI 900. So AI 900, as I said, it talks about the Azure AI fundamentals. Now we are going to understand the exam structure. What is the exam structure? How many domains we should be focusing on in this particular course? What would be the weightage of each of these domains? These are the concepts which we are going to discuss now. So it says that the AI 900 exam, which is titled as Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals, which means that anyone who go for the certification, which is AI 900 certification, you get a title of Microsoft Certified AI Azure AI Fundamentals Path. This is a certifications name which is associated with this particular course. This course tests your ability to describe the AI workloads. So what we have done over here is, like, AI workloads is a term which may be new to all of you. If you are not sure about what AI workload means, we have made sure to add a comment for that. So AI workload, it refers to tasks or processes that involve the use of artificial intelligence technologies to perform some specific functions. So when I say AI workloads, what I mean is I'm actually referring to some task or some work or some process where there is an involvement or where there is a use of artificial intelligence technology, where I need some artificial intelligence technology to perform any type of a specific function, we can say. That is what AI workloads mean. These workloads can vary based on the type of AI models and the data which is used, and they typically involve activities such as machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, computer vision. So these are some of the activities which is basically, we can say, these are some of the activities which is typically included in the AI models. So AI workloads are designed to analyze large data sets, make predictions, automate the decision making, and enhance the user experience through intelligent automation. So this is what the AI workloads are actually designed for. So that's an overview about what AI workloads mean. So as I said, this particular exam tests your ability to describe the AI workloads. Other than AI workloads, also to test machine learning principles and Azure AI services. So when we talk about Azure AI services, so we have a huge number of services which is provided by Azure AI. And what are the services? Like, we have cognitive service which it provides, Azure machine learning services there, Azure bot services there, OpenAI services there, cognitive searches there. So like that, we have some good number of services which is provided by the Azure AI. So this exam is focusing on how Azure AI services like machine learning. What is machine learning? Somebody might be very new to what machine learning means. So what does machine learning means is, it's basically a subset of AI which involves training algorithms, and where we are training them to learn the patterns from data to make some predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed. So that is what machine learning talks about. Machine learning, short form for that is ML. ML model improves over the time as they are exposed to more data. So where what we are doing is, we are using a subset of AI which will involve training algorithms in this. Why we are using these training algorithms? Because we want to learn the patterns from the data, or we want to make some decisions or predictions. So for all these purposes we require it. Same way we have computer vision also. What is computer vision? It's a field of AI that enables machines to interpret and understand the visual information from the word. So what this computer vision means is, it's a field of AI itself where it is enabling the machines to interpret and to understand some visual informations which is from the world. Like some image if I'm providing, they can interpret or understand some visual information out of it, out of some videos. So that is what computer vision talks about. Then another interesting thing is the NLP, which is a natural language processing. It's also a branch of AI which is focused on enabling machines to understand, interpret, and generate human language. So we can say that NLP is used in tasks like language translations. Nowadays we saw a lot of things which is related to language translations or speech recognitions. So NLP is actually used in all these tasks, we can say. So these are some of the terms which we discussed, and Azure AI services like machine learning, computer vision, and natural language processing can solve the real world problems in various industries. So what is this exam going to cover is, it also covers the implementation of Azure based AI solutions where we can optimize it for the business processes. Now, as I was talking about this particular course, which is AI 900, when we go for the exam of this AI 900, when we go for its certification, It is actually divided into 5 key domains, we can say. So what are those 5 key domains? Let's have a look at it. Key domain number 1 is where we talk about describing the artificial intelligence workloads and considerations. So this is the first domain, which is actually having 15 to 20% weightage. Then second domain is where we are talking about the fundamental principles of machine learning on Azure. This is the second part, which has you can say the highest weightage, which is around 20 to 25% weightage. Then third is describe features of computer vision workloads on Azure. Now this is again having 15 to 20% weightage. Fourth is where we describe the features of natural language processing, that is NLP workloads on Azure, and it has again 15 to 20% weightage. Then next category, next domain is the describe features of generative AI workloads on Azure, which has again 15 to 20% of weightage. Now this weightage, what it means is you can expect questions around this range, which is around 15 to 20% of question from this particular modules. Same way 20 to 25 from another module, like that. This is what the weightage talks about. Also, how it has been divided, I'll show you. If you go to this particular AI 900 course, you will see that we are talking about these 5 modules over there. And this is how it has been divided also. This is how the key domains have been divided. So when I say artificial intelligence workloads and consideration, this is where we talk about it. Azure AI fundamentals we can talk, and same way Azure AI fundamentals, more thing we can get to see over here. You can expand it, what all things it has, you will get to see. So like that is how these 5 basically domains have been divided. Now let's move further and let's go deep into these modules and get a more good clarity or clear picture of more specific services or topics to go through for the exam. Now comes the part like when you're preparing for the certification, you start by preparing the first module, which is where you describe the artificial intelligence workloads and consideration. So if I talk about this particular module or this domain, what are the topics which you need to focus on in this domain is what we are going to discuss. So this domain covers the essential concepts of AI workloads and their practical uses. Some of the key tasks which it includes is where you understand the type of AI workload, such as classification is there, regression is there, clustering is there. So these types of AI workloads you should be understanding. Second thing which you need to focus on is identifying the features of AI solutions like conversational AI, computer vision, robotics. These are the next thing which you should be focusing on. And the third thing in this particular domain which you should focus is evaluating the responsible AI principles, including fairness, accountability, and transparency. So these are the topics which you should focus on the domain which is associated with artificial intelligence workloads and considerations, I would say. And looking upon the weightage also, you can start preparing. So it has 15 to 20% weightage, so you can plan accordingly, like what all topics are there, you can plan and cover those topics. Focus more on these topics is what I would suggest. So moving to the next part, what is the next thing which we have is describe the fundamental principles of machine learning on Azure. Now this is, as I said, it has the highest weightage, which is 20 to 25%. So in this particular domain, what all things you should be focusing is understanding supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning models. So you should be having a very good idea about these 3 models. Secondly, you should apply the key concepts in Azure machine learning, such as data sets, models, and experiments. Third is exploring the Auto ML, which automates the process of selecting and tuning the machine learning models of your data. So these are what? These are the 3 key tasks we can say, or 3 key topics which you should be covering on in this particular domain. Moving to the next part is where we talk about describe the features of computer vision workloads on Azure. Now over here, when we are talking about describing the features of computer vision workloads domain, this domain has 15 to 20% weightage. And what are the key tasks which we include in this particular domain is image analysis, which can be implemented using Azure's computer vision service to extract the information such as objects, faces, and text from images. Second is utilizing the Face API for facial recognition, identification, and emotional detection. Third is about leveraging the custom vision service to train the models on unique image recognition needs. So what I would say is all these topics which you can see is going to be covered throughout the session as well. When we have these sessions planned, you attend those sessions, you will get very good clarity on all these topics which is going to be covered for the exam as well. And all these subtopics which I'm saying included in the domains, these subtopics are also going to be covered throughout the session itself. But you should be focusing on these particular topics which we are discussing. Then moving to the fourth domain. Fourth domain is where we are talking about describing the features of natural language processing workloads on Azure, which has a weightage of 15 to 20%. Now in this domain, it focuses on the features of NLP workloads. So what are the key tasks which it includes is understanding how Azure services like text analytics and translator allow the users to process language at scale. Then second is implementing the key NLP tasks such as sentiment analysis, entity recognition, and language detection. Then third is exploring the speech to text and text to speech conversion capabilities using Azure's cognitive service. So these three are the tasks which you should be more focusing on in this particular module. And as I said, we have also made sure to add all the relevant comments for some of the terms which may be very new to you. So you can always go through these comments which we have added on the right hand side. So go through it, explore it more, and you get to learn more, I would say. So moving to the next, which is the fifth domain. In fifth domain, it is all about describing the features of generative AI workloads on Azure, and this has a weightage of 15 to 20%. Now what is this? What are the key tasks which we are going to focus on this domain? It is all related to new AI technologies and generative models on Azure, we can say. This is where we understand the uses of generative AI models such as GPT and DALL-E in Azure. Same way, developing the solutions using Azure's OpenAI service for text generation, image generation, and conversation AI. Then third is exploring how generative AI can be integrated into business processes for innovation and automation. So again, these are some of the concepts, or these are some of the key concepts or key tasks which you should be focusing in module number 5. So this is an overview about what all topics and what all subtopics you should be focusing on from the certifications point of view. That is what we discussed right now. Next we have is the practice test. So as I said, what does this practice test cover is, so we have included a link for this practice test. We have a very good amount of questions included in the practice test, and these, whenever you are planning to go for certifications, what I would recommend is make sure that you are going through each and every set of questions which we have provided to you. Go through it, practice it, learn more about it, and then go and appear for the exam. So we have multiple different sets which we have added over here, like this is set 1. So you can just click on this exam questions and it will take you and provide you with the entire list of questions, I would say. Like over here you can see module 1 introduction to AI, we have added some set of questions. Same way module 2, module 3, like that we have picked all the set of questions and we have added all the relevant links as well for your reference. So you can go through that always. Same way, even if you go to the set 2, this is a set 2. You can click on the set 2's exam questions and you can go through that as well. So these are the questions. As I said, we are not limited to the number of questions which we are providing. We have a very good directory of questions. So please make sure that you all are going through these exam set of questions which we have included over here. And also we will make sure to update it with all the latest questions which we get, or latest set of questions which we find is frequently asked in the exams. We will also make sure to update our question bank with all those set of questions as well. So you don't have to go here and there searching for the questions and all, and rather you have to come here and you will find all the relevant question links over here itself. So this is what we have included over here as well, like set 1, set 2, set 3. There are multiple sets. You can navigate and go through each and every sets as well. So this is another thing which we discussed. Coming back to the document again. So we have also included the free exam prep official practice question set, which has been provided by Microsoft. So once you have gone through all these set of questions, if you want, you can go for this practice test questions, which is provided by Microsoft as well. So let me just log in into it and show it to you. So when I click on this link, it opens up. You just make sure that you have logged in into the Microsoft portal. Like you have to just make sure that you log in into your Microsoft account before accessing this. So as soon as I clicked on it, I can see this set of questions which is visible for me over here. So I said like we have 50 questions. This is question 1 of 50. This is the first question. Like that, you will find multiple other questions. You can check the answers also. Once you answer it, you can check your answer also there, then and there itself. So this you can do as a practice test, as a revision test towards the end before going for their certification and all. Just go through it, practice it and do it. This is what I would recommend all of you. So this is the practice test which we discussed. Also, as I said, we have added some frequently asked questions, some FAQs, which includes the non-technical questions also, like what is this AI 900 certification all about? So if you are not aware about what is the certification all about, we have included the answer for it. Like this is basically an entry level certification, and it's, as I said, it's a fundamental level certification. So this certification is ideal for those who are new to AI and cloud-based AI services and who want to understand how to implement and utilize them using Azure. For them, this certification is going to be useful. Same way we have updated, like you may have a question related to how long does it take to give the exam, or what is the time or duration for it, what is the cost of it. These are some of the most frequently asked questions. So we have added those questions over here. So what is the duration? Exact duration we have provided, which lasts around 45 minutes. What is the cost for this exam? As in USD dollar, it is $99, which we have provided. This cost is going to vary based on the location and the country that you choose. Again, same way, many ask this question, like how many questions does this exam contain, or what are the different types of questions which you get. So typically there will be questions count which will be between 30 to 45, we can say. And the format of questions is not just MCQ, but it is a mix of varieties of questions, drag drop, case studies, multiple choice, then you can say many different types like that are there. Multiple choice, multiple selections are also there. So all these are the different types of varieties of questions which you can expect in the exam. Do we get any kind of resources during the exam to get help? So basically for the fundamental exams, um, the open book format is not supported. But yes, Microsoft came up with the feature of the open book format where you can open the I would say the Microsoft Learn link directly from the exam screen itself. You can't navigate to any other screen, but yes, we can say that you can try to find the answers in the MS Learn for your questions. That is supported. Can we open another browser during exam? No, it is not supported. No other browser it will be supported. Does anyone watch me while taking the exam? Yes, it's all proctored exams. So if you're giving online also, it is going to be proctored. Even if you go to the test center also, it is going to be proctored. Is there a negative marking for wrong answers? No. In Microsoft exams, there is no negative marking. Do I need to repay for the exam if I fail on the first attempt? Yes. If you fail on the first attempt, you need to pay the exam fee again to retake it. That's how it works. So all more related informations we have provided, you can go through those as well. Then we have included some technical questions also, like describe the artificial intelligence workloads and considerations. So it includes these questions. Same way, describe the fundamental principles of machine learning on Azure. It has these questions. Like that, we have included some technical questions as well. These also you can practice. Moving to the next part is the module-wise agenda and hands-on lab. So when we talk about module-wise agenda and hands-on lab, what we mean is, if I'm talking about module 1, where it is talking about describing the artificial intelligence workloads and considerations, what all topics are there? These are the topics which we have in it. And what are the labs which is associated with this module? That is these labs which is associated with this particular module, we can say. Same way, if you scroll down, you can find the information for module 2 also. We have included the topics of module 2 and its associated labs. Same way for module 3, we have done it. Describe the features of computer vision workloads on Azure. These are the topics and these are the associated labs for it. Module 4, these are the topics and its labs. And for module 5 also, we have included the topics and its relevant labs also. So this is what the module-wise agenda and hands-on lab includes. Proceeding further to the next part. So this is some reference links which we have provided. So K21 Academy's references, if you want to go through the K21 Academy's references, like everything about Azure AI Fundamentals exam, if you want to go through that, we have provided the link for it. If you want to go for the hands-on lab, then you can go through this particular link. We have included the link for that as well. So you can navigate through this link and you will get more information about these things. So this is what we have included over here. Same way, we have also made sure to include some Microsoft references. So if you want to go for AI 900 certification, I'll just show you how it is going to look like. This is how it is going to look like, and as I said, it's basically for AI engineer role. It's a AI fundamentals one, beginner level. So you can see these sections are there. If you want to go for taking the exam, this is where you can go directly, jump to the take exam section. And if you scroll down, these are the certification resources which it provides you with. Also, you can get the assess your knowledge. This is where you can take the practice assessment. These are the different modules which we discussed right now. Everything it includes in this particular link as well. So you can go through this link also. And you get more information, updated information based upon the last update, when a course was updated based upon that. Like this course got updated in the month of April, which is 25/4. So like that, you will see all the latest informations at time Microsoft updates its exams also. So before going for the exam, make sure to check the last updation when it has happened. So it gives you more clarity. If there is some changes which has been made, you can always go for the exam guide part, study guide. When you open the study guide, it will give you very good idea about what changes has been proposed and what are the skills measured as of April 24. If there is any updation, it will make sure to add that section also over here. So these things you can go through in the Microsoft also. And this is a study guide. If you want to go through the study guide, which I showed you right now, same thing we have added over here as well. You can go through the study guide as well for your reference. So that's all in this Azure AI Fundamental Certifications, everything you must know guide which we have. This is all about everything you must know before going for the AI 900 certification. So keep learning everyone, and I would also wish you all good luck if you all are planning for the certifications. Best of luck for all of you. And what I would recommend all of you is, once you clear the certifications, do let us know. We would be more than happy to update it. We will make sure that we are updating all our WhatsApp groups as well. It becomes an inspiration for others and it becomes an inspiration for us as well. So that is the reason, make sure to inform us once you clear any of the certification. So thank you all. That's all. Have a great day ahead, everyone.